said you take me high, you ain't lie. When you said we doing better, I'm by your side. When you say we out there. When it's not a vibe, you don't doubt that. When you say we ride, when we ride. When you say we strive, then we live. When you say we living, then we good. Baby girl, I'm good. Baby, understood that. To be honest, the first thing we said was to be this honest, and I know that that's like ripping band-aids from the top of your frontal dental.
Gross.
Maybe like the frontal lobe, accidental. Like, I don't know how that would even happen. I'm sorry, I'm rambling because I'm relating to Ron Stampler. It's the stampede of feelings. Mufasa in the first scene when he's reeling from the death. Doesn't come back till he's cloud dust. How about that? That puts it in perspective when you thinking like a rat, who's thinking like a king, who's moving like a god, who's moving like a titan in a squad. When you feel like there's fear all among you, you just kind of collapse in the facade. To be real with you, I was trying to feel with you, I was trying to hear with you, baby, what's up? So what's up? Tell me your feelings on tea leaves. Send all your love while you breathe.
Go vroom, having that shit go vroom, having that shit go vroom, having that shit go vroom. I keep that, having that shit go vroom. I keep that poker face. I'm like Gaga bringing beat the populace. I'm popular in lace, race face, bringing juice to the table. Run it. No keys in the scales, just featherweight by the pails. Mama's looking pale, got the witch strength, think my shit from the waist. Emerald level purple carrots, tell a burger brother what it is. Hey, what you got in that stove? Yo, you keep that bread. This shit mad stale. You holding those with hoes, been playing yourself. 0 digits, just digit exponentially snitching, logged in to sell your soul. Having that shit go boom, having that shit go boom. Having new shit go boom, having new shit go boom. That shit go room, take off. Jesse James, blasting off. Feel like I'm the best ball. Bring the stores, love to the doors, keep them up. Say that they low. See, I play games, so don't get gross. Fat gas, got back action. Wrap them up, surround the scene. Scene queen and save the black. Cave for chest, got a boxing match. I smoke a 3, then hand it right back. I dime the team, that's a 5. 18 niggas eating, now that's no surprise. Delve deeper, free Brianna, free Misha, caught the floor and hand his chicken skin baited like echoes. I read the Disha, set of the deacons, periscopes, eyes wider than a pen of scopes. I magnify it times 9, down divide, I bisect it. I gain the braid, not through follicles for inspiration. The plot and jot lyrics diabolic. I'm alien, what's a carry and a born and pray? What's a mob to a nigga that don't pray? What's a ship but a thing? What's a slip but a thing? What more I got to say? Alright, I'm dabbing at the edge of galaxies. I got naive in phrase, this shit galloping gallantry. Having that shit go boom, having that shit go boom. Come on, son. Having that shit go boom, having that shit go boom. Coming to shit them boom, coming to shit them boom. Having that shit go boom, having that shit go boom. I'm coming to shit them boom, coming to shit them boom. Having that shit go boom, having that shit go boom. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Us. A little bit less of the music time for us this morning because we're getting right to it. We're going to take this boss fight. We're going to try and get to Gym 3. Yes, Cece, you are a small baby and you have no thumbs. Make sure we got the team where we want it. Yeah, I think we start with Meowth and then we pass over to Rosie if we can. Get that fake out. We will be doing squats again today. I may change it to 10-hour jumping jacks. We'll see. Yo, the boss music is so good. Gym leader music, I should say. Cloth! Wasn't expecting that. You faked out, idiot. I kind of want to see what... no, I don't. No, I don't. Start the stamina stack. Let's get it. Lowers my defense. Raises my defense. Ah, I didn't mean to use rollout! Please miss. Rosie, please miss. Rosie, please miss. I want to use magnitude. Yay! Waste of a turn. Hi, Zizi. So sorry. I didn't mean to hit you in the face. You keep like meowing and hitting my hand, so like feels like you should take some ownership. The ushu while in TRG with my wifey. It is my favorite way to start the streams. It is fun fact. So it is a karate. It is karate greeting. When you tie your gi and you greet your sensei, you're supposed to say "us," right? It's kind of the way that boxers do when they breathe out their jabs. Karate practitioners, when they are practicing like resting position, going into one, into the two, into the one, to the open, and then to the open, you us. So I do that as I start streams. Don't do that! Don't use a potion! That's not very cash money of you. We'll take 7. Should be enough. So I do that while I'm starting streams because we go into battle. It's my battle ready phase. I'm readying for combat. I think this is a joke just for Kara. Easy. This is the one that's poison fighting. I mean, yeah, just go for the magnitude. Prepping for combat. Gotta prep for combat. Oh, dang! I think it's the lowest magnitude roll we ever got with Rosie. It's alright. I think it was using Rock Smash, though? Yeah, so... It's not like my defense actually lowers, it just resets. Because stamina. Magnitude 8, baby! Put it away, Rosie! Put it away, Rosie. I'm not gonna lie. There's a special charm of Pokemon, and I've talked about a couple different things in Pokemon franchise that I love, but there's something special about cheering on one of your little guys as they get that KO that they hard fought for. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Kimchi. Stamina's so good. Stamina on Donphan is... Oof! Wasn't expecting that! Stomping Tantrum is a flying type move. No, ground type move. So if I switch to Yakitori, it should be fully avoided. You don't get a dark typing yet, so you're just rock ground. But you do have rock type moves because you are rock ground. Do we sacrifice somebody here on a bunt to get a clean swap? We might have to. I mean, I think Yakitori can also eat at least one hit. I don't think we're faster than Larvitar just based on its stats. I think if we go for Pursuit here, we can at least do some chip damage. Oh, we're faster. Despite being 2 levels under. That Rock Tomb's going to make us slower than it, though. If it doesn't just kill us in 1. Yeah. Now, Meowth hasn't taken any damage, so we're going to swap here to Meowth. Use Fake Out. See if we can get a bite off. Even with our speed lowered from a Rock Tomb. Fake out. Fine with that. Also, this Alolan Meowth has Technician. So good. So good. Ah, dang it! Alright. I thought we'd survive that. What's your speed? Are you faster than Yakitori? Yaki is 26. Rift Technician to Meowth. It is important. Oh, Kara, I don't know if you've been in the stream since we made this change. We are no longer doing a Nuzlocke. Instead, we have some very special rules for when a Pokemon goes down. You just know Thundershock, right? That's your only damaging move. So you two are equal in speed. I think we gamble for it. Alright, so the new rule is anytime I have a Pokemon go down in combat, I have to do 10 squats IRL because I got really bummed that I wasn't getting the ability to like play through this game. I had to do 10 IRL workouts. I realized that doing just only squats is ignoring other parts of the body. So we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks. I will change the text here in the feed in a second. We won the badge though. 1, 2, 3. Us. 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 Alright. So watching you little guys get those KOs that they so hard fought for, like, the gambling aspect of it is definitely real. I think Digimon misses out on it because of the fact that it maintains a 3 Digimon structure. And even if it doesn't maintain a 3 Digimon structure, like you play Digimon Survive or something like that, where it has an off spin, we're doing that. We're literally doing that Sunday night, where like you lose a Pokemon and you have to do jumping jacks or workouts. Hell yeah. We do Pokemon a little differently over here. Nice. Every time you finish a mission, you do workouts. That rules. Like, there's I was saying this to folks in stream. I think Tuesday was the last one that I was live for, and we will be live again tomorrow. I do have a shorter day tomorrow, excuse me, and Saturday as well, so I'll be live tomorrow doing some more Pokemon, and then Saturday in the morning I will be prepping for a Honey Heist session that I will be running later that day with my cousin, actually, which I'm super excited for. And then later that night we'll probably be live again doing some Rivals, if not other games as well. Okay. So one of the things that I think Pokemon really accomplishes so well... Actually, let me backtrack, because I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, let me catch this one pod. You're mine. There is this, like, culture that back in college, one of my fraternity brothers, actually, started doing, where he was playing a lot of COD and Battlefield, and he was losing a lot of games, but he was still playing an aggressive amount, like he was starting to fail class aggressive amount. So he was like, I need to do something different, and he saw on Reddit that somebody else had this culture of workouts whenever they were playing games, so if they lost... Ah, shit, you're a bug type. I should have thought about that. Get in there, Rosie. Every time that they did a loss, they did a workout, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever, and they got really swole. They got into a lot of good shape, and it was deeply tied to the fact that they were taking so many L's, and then guess what? They got really good at the game, too. So I started doing it back when I was graduating college for Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy that had just dropped, and I was like, you know what? I'm really ass at this game. I'm gonna start doing it for this, because I tried doing it for Madden. I was too good at Madden, and at a time I was like hacking it back in college. Not hacking it literally, but like I was making creative characters and fucking running stupid plays and doing whatever the fuck I wanted because it was just decompress time. Somebody was like, well, yeah, you always win because you always do this shit, and I was just like, all right, cool. Football is a really easy game to win in Madden as long as you have the formula. Do the study, get the formula. Your players don't get tired. They get injured, you have more players because it's Madden. It's not like their families are sad. There's no emotional payoff. Anyway, it didn't work with Madden. It didn't work with a lot of other games. It didn't work with Pokemon at the time because I was running Nuzlocke through like standard Pokemon games and I didn't even really think. I forgot to give you a nickname. Shit. I didn't even think to do it. I didn't even think to do it with Pokemon because I was running Nuzlocke and I was like running Gold and Silver while playing Madden at the same time. Because I'm a freak of nature. The point is, we have a lot of fun over here, and we will be doing another round of Nuzlocke next week, as is seen in the description on this video. So do not fret. I have not backed away from Nuzlocke. Still here to stake my claim on a couple Nuzlocke challenges. The big thing is that I wanted to play this hack. Like, I wanted to play this game. I had never played this game, and it feels really shitty. I talked about this with the person who showed me this game. Like, it feels really shitty to not be enjoying a game that's right in front of you in favor of a game mode that's like fully taking me out of it. So we're just gonna lean in the other way, and we're gonna play the game fully, and then go from there. And we will start up with a Nuzlocke next week. Ideally doing a Soulslock with two fans in chat now. We got Kara and Tychus Drake. I'm hoping to do a Soulslock with them as we go through Scarlet Violet. As mentioned in a different rant on earlier this week, it was Tuesday's stream, that Pokemon has added the Union Circle and basically kind of opened itself up to admittedly saying we want to make this an MMORPG. But I won't get into that on this rant. This one's just about how much I genuinely like the franchise and what they do uniquely to like almost every other one that I've come across. Pokemon has a really beautiful way of making you root for these little guys when you play it to its fullest, right? Like, a lot of people play Pokemon to admittedly kind of just keep the meta, which is fine. They play it because it's there, and they play it because they want to play the newest game and say that they did. Oh, hi, Buizel. I actually want your speed EVs, so I am going to take you out. Pokemon also was one of the first monster hunting games in the international market that really invited players to get creatures stronger through all kinds of dubious and suspicious means, namely EVs, and other ways to find them. But they've always been really good about inviting you to want everybody in your team to like have a role, even if it was just the HM doll, and they're the throwaway. And making miso soup. That sounds amazing. Oh, didn't realize I haven't fought this person. My Pokemon is old and wise. It won't lose. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, it was annoying but cool. You know, it was there with, and this is a bigger umbrella kind of argument that I go on oftentimes, which is just that, like, a lot of things need to be mediocre for incredible things to really be incredible, right? Like, we talk about it a lot when we talk about basketball, sports ball, if you will, and specifically Michael Jordan's Bulls, right? Like, he needed a team to play. If he was the only guy on the court, it wouldn't have been basketball. It also wouldn't have been a game. Like, at some point, you just start bullying that one dude, and he can't do anything, right? And this is not detracting from individual sports, but even in those cases, you have coaches, you have teammates that help you train. Because if you're practicing alone, how are you ever going to be ready for an actual match? There's so many factors that go into making someone good at a sport. And I would argue that Pokemon is objectively a sport. As I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Pokemon is objectively and in practice just dogfighting. So it's Digimon, but they admit it. And so are most of these monster hunting games, but some of them at least openly say, nah, this is a dogfighting ring. But somebody's got to run it, right? Like, Digimon at least finds a reason for it every single time. In the core Digimon World games, it was that there was this digital world that little kids had to be a part of because they had a better affinity for learning how to raise Digimon at a younger age, so they had to start them young at around 13. And when they got older, they could become normal leaders of the digital society, and they would have old-ass Digimon that were with them from the dawn of time, right? Like, and those adults would fight with them, and they would be like, hey, listen, this is your world, your path, but objectively, we are raising these monsters who can talk, sort of, communicate with us, but are not humans. So we have no affiliation with them, directly outside of their tie to this conflict. If you would like to save them and champion them and be a champion of their justice, that's on you. And we encourage you to. Several of us encourage you to, but that is on you. We will not force you to do so, right? Pokemon has always had the culture. Always had the culture of, nah, there is a righteous path, and if you're not on it, fuck you. But also, all the adults are on the righteous path, but they're not helping you be righteous. Also, if you don't mind taking these 6 little unbelievable forces of destruction and go on to deal with the local mob, we'd be so grateful. So grateful, young 13-year-old. What was your name again? And I think, despite all of the story building mechanics, like the meta in-world building mechanics, part of the reason Pokemon persists so fervently is that it does not give you any room to give a shit. Because everybody else in the world is just with it. Naruto kind of functions the same way. There's some folks in Naruto that are like, why are we child soldiers? Like Nagato, for example. A lot of the villains do question it, and they outline the problems of that world. And in Pokemon, it's similar. Giovanni talks about how, like, sometimes Pokemon just make kids disappear. Like, and also, there are Pokemon out there that control time. Why are we not using them to do things? My son is dead! Like, he's just a grieving father, and he's going about it wrong. And I think in that, they ended up creating this active need to do whatever it takes to stop Giovanni, to get the gym badges, etc., etc., etc. Because it was so simple. It was just get the badges, stop them all. And they consistently follow that mechanic and follow that narrative, though they've been shifting it as of late in Scarlet and Violet. But part of that shift comes from the fact that there's more breadth that your team can have. There's more Pokemon in-game that are, like, legit could do whatever you want, right? Like, very versatile, stat sheets that are crazy, and not even just the legendaries. Like, you move sets that are crazy. There's a lot of chance for variety, is what I'm saying. And back in the day in Gen 1 and Gen 2 and Gen 3, and I would argue Gen 4 and Gen 5 too, yeah, because it didn't really shift until Gen 7. But like the idea of an HM doll, like a character or a creature whose only role was getting you around the world, made you have a diverse team. It made you diversify the team. And nowadays you can diversify the team for combat more, or for battle, or for the... Ooh! See, I didn't even get timer balls! Yay! Like, your HM creature, more specifically, and more broadly, I should say, your swim creature and your Rock Smash Cut, Flash, arguably Dig if you didn't want an extra HM there and just wanted something to escape a cave because you put Flash on it. But like Strength, that character, that Pokemon, was incredibly annoying to have to figure out which one was going to be. But also, at some point, I started getting really good. At some point, I started getting really good. Rock Climb wasn't until later, so I'm not counting that in my brain fully as a move, because they replaced they replaced Strength with Rock Climb, right? Or was it that they made Rock Smash a normal move and then they put Rock Slime in? I forget what it was. Oh, I need to get more Pokeballs. No, when Rock Climb was introduced, they had all 3, if I'm not mistaken. It was Gen 4. It was Gen 4 because Sinnoh's whole deal was like, look how mountainous and hilly this... Ah, damn it, I meant to give you a nickname. Look how mountainous and hilly this region is. Isn't that wild and kooky? And Rock Climb was also kind of an okay move. It did with like 80 base stat damage. 80 base damage and was a normal type move, so like pretty neutral into a lot of different Pokemon. Which is why I like Strength, admittedly. I really love Strength because it was like this really good neutral normal type move that you could teach to normal type Pokemon super early and make them any level of viable. Like, you gotta Eradicate with Strength for no reason. Like, I forget what they replaced though. Was it Flash? They got rid of Flash. Because I remember them dropping one of the normal HMs for it, because it was like, why the fuck? Surf was OP. Surf still is OP. I don't know what you're talking about was. Surf is still one of the best moves in the game. Flash is awful. Cut should have been Slash, but they were scared. Cut should have been Slash, but they chickened out. Or at some level, it should have at least offered like flinching. Like, I don't know about you, but if somebody cut me in the rib, I might flinch. Shit. I don't know if I can use Mach Punch no more. Shit. I don't know why I chose Mach Punch. That would have gone before Cut, unless you slowed their speed, whatever. The point is, I'm swapping out Yakitori for this Ducklet. Because I wanted Swanna more than I wanted Wingull, admittedly. Partially because Wingle's big thing is being wet. Wiggle's big thing is being wet. And, like, yeah, and all. Flash was replaced with Defog. That's right, because it was like, also, remember the mountains? There's some swamps! Yeah, that was cool, though. I did like that. Defog is a good move. I'm joking about it, but it is a solid move. But yeah, like, having that Pokemon that you had to sort your team around was really cool. I don't think we'll ever have to have that mechanic again unless we start seeing Digimon level... actually, hold on. Let me give Pokemon some credit here. There's a chance for them to do something really cool. So, I mentioned Digimon again because Digimon has a mechanic in Cyber Sleuth, both in the OG and in the new one, that you have to... Yes, please. That you have to have certain Digimon in your team, certain monsters in your team that match certain elemental types to be able to use certain environment interacting moves. Like Power Wall, or Power On, or Short Circuit, or Circuit Break, or something like that is one of the hacking techniques that you can use in that game. And you have to have an electric type Pokemon, or Jesus, keep doing that, Digimon on your team. And I forgot to get Pokemon. I was looking at them in Juice Mail. Actually, I don't know if I'll run into something I want to catch, so maybe I'll get them now. Yay. So you, in Digimon, need those Pokemon to be able to interact with the environment in certain ways, right? In Pokemon, we see that in HMs, but those have, again, as we said, gone by the wayside. And to give you a nickname, god damn it. In Scarlet and Violet, we kind of see it show up in the form of Herba Mysticas, but not really at all. Like, it's the essence of the thing, which is that you need to interact with the world to be able to interact with the world, so to speak, but that's all tied to one Pokemon, right? This is the opposite of what I'm describing. What I would like is if it was like, Miraidon is your bike, sure, but then you need to take a flying type Pokemon to this lady in a town to learn how to fly around. Like, I love riding around in the S-Pathway like a chocobo. This game rules. this game rules. Which was part of my point, like why I stopped the Nuzlocke, which is like, I just want to be able to play this fucking game because it fucking rules. I did Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke on my first playthrough because I had watched other people. Fuck you, you know I'll do it. Oh man. Digipoco Dual Rancher. over here, we do things a little differently. I still forgot fucking Pokeballs. God damn it. I should catch this Cubone too. I'll catch this little pup. Filling out the Pokedex. So. When you look at, like, what Pokemon has the framework to do in the next gen, whatever it looks like, if we get a 9.5, I'm not mad. I genuinely think there's some shit y'all could finish hashing out in Scarlet Violet. I genuinely think there's some shit you could finish hashing out in that world, and I'd be cool with it. But if we think about what the... Hold on, let me call in my little brother to put the hands on you. Get him, Ducklet! Oh, now you use tackle. Wild. Get the fuck out of here. I had to call in my little brother to put the hands on you. Don't want to stay in a fucking Pokeball. When you look at, like, Scarlet and Violet was good. It was cute. It was by no means fantastic. I agree. I fully agree. I don't think they've had a fantastic Pokemon game in a hot minute. And I think that's in favor of them kind of really pouring a lot of intention and love into the remakes. Not intention and love, but like they're putting intention at least. I don't know if they're putting love. But I do think Scarlet and Violet was fun. It was cute, like was said in chat. And again, I think there's plenty that could be hashed out in that world. Part of the reason why I think it wasn't as good as it could have been was that I didn't have enough reason to give a shit about the world itself. I'm sitting here riding around on an ancient dinosaur that I did not work to get. I sort of have to win battles, but there's a backup with me to be able to get the flying thing, so really the only individual fights are Team Star and gym battles, right? Which is cool. Not enough stuff indoors. Talked about it a lot with friends. Not enough stuff indoors. I think the open world thing is cute. I would love the addition of some, like, tall grass again. I would love to actually have to wade through tall grass. Why haven't we done that yet? That sounds shitty. Give me a reason to want to use cut. I will name you Churro. I think... Oh shit, I'm so low on Pokeballs. I absolutely should just leave. I think they need to go back to top down and rework the whole fucking system. I agree! I've talked about this a lot with friends, on and off streams. I think that they need to genuinely just hard reset back to OG Pokemon days. I think that is fine. I think if they decided to go back to this type of sprite animation with gorgeous backgrounds, I think I'd be fine. And I've seen other games do it. I'm talking about series like Aiden Chronicles, which was fucking fantastic, and I cannot wait to play on stream next week. And got a fucking problem. Okay, before I get back into the chat, because I want to finish this rant and then I want to go find the third town. Or just, sorry, get back into the chat. I want to get back into this rant and finish this up. I think ultimately having a system that is like, hey, you need a Dark-type Pokemon in this forest, otherwise your whole team gets scared because they just keep getting pranked. That would fucking rule. And then I think, you know what would be even cooler Pokemon? Is if it was like, oh, you're such a smart trainer that you got through that forest with a team of just Fairy-type Pokemon. We're adding some of the mechanics and flavor from Pokemon Ranger, sure. We're adding some of the energy for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, in that each route does feel like more of a puzzle box, rather than just 6 different adults waiting to jump a fucking 13-year-old. I think that there's a lot of potential there. And I know it's not just me, because people are playing ROM hacks like this, where I'm still getting jumped on the route, but certain mechanics have been added. A quest feature, which is really cool, that at least enhances the Pokédex. Very clearly, the mechanic that Nemo's team wanted to really hone in on in this one was the Pokédex. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What are you focusing on, Pokemon Company? Every game just feels like you want to rip off a real-world country's fucking heritage. And I'm not too keen on that. I still forgot to get goddamn Pokeballs. Whatever, let's just go. I think if you were to add some sort of feature that made me kind of grumble every time I had to go get a different Pokemon out of my box, made me engage with different Pokemon without having to restart the game. If you introduced that job feature, getting back to the reason why I introduced Pokemon Digimon Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Ranch Duel in the first place, Digimon has that feature in a lot of its games where you have to have certain types of Digimon to be able to do certain types of things in the overworld. I liked the feature in Sword and Shield. Maybe this is a hot take, I don't know. I like the feature in Sword and Shield where I could fucking send my Pokemon away to be little capitalist slaves. Because they openly admitted, finally, that they were capitalists. That the Pokemon world is capitalist, and they love capitalism. Like, I'd honestly be kind of okay if they were like, hey, yeah, we are sending your Pokemon away to an internment camp for work. Like, just I still don't have any Pokeballs. God damn it! Fate, why are you such a cruel mistress? Fate, why are you so dummy thick? Fate, why is your mind so elegantly brilliant? Why do you tempt me? Fate, why do you change your clothes so much? I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. I was fully ready to like slow sing in the arms of an angel as I had to kill that Chikorita. I'm so happy. Okay. Speaking of defog, and fortunately, this Pokemon comes with an already equipped name that I don't need to change. Welcome to the team, Bayleaf. We desperately needed a grass type, so that kind of rules. Okay, let's check chat. It's been a minute. Alright, so I think you'll both like Z to A when you get back into it. When you get into it. It's a very different system. Yeah, I've seen clips. What I need to do is just actually catch a stream. Princess, not like actual Princess Diana, because she's, you know, I don't know, Pokemon. I don't even know if she's a Pokemon friend. But one of my favorite streamers, Diana, is doing a couple different playthroughs of it. She just got the DLC and was giving it a test the other day. And I really wanted to hop in for a stream, but she's doing it in like the middle of the day. Return of Farmulary. No! Stop! I will beat the Farmulary slander. Come over randomly sometime and you'll show me ZDA. Alright, word. Let me run into this forest. So we got an Applin down here. I can't believe we randomly ran into that Chikorita. That fucking ruled. Like, and actually, to the point of Legends and any of the Legends series, I actually think that it's a really nice mechanic that they've added to be able to invite people into can't think of the term. Blanking. Oh, to a new mechanic, like a new system. Like, I think that's really cool. Like, I do like that they recognize they're too big of a monolith to do exactly like Kara said in the chat, which is like just full gut-it, top-down system, right? They recognize that To do so would mean losing a lot of core fans and a generation switch, which is what they saw going from XY Sun and Moon, right? So I kind of understand. I kind of understand why they started rolling out the Legends series. Partially as a way to really solidify what the world is, which is really nice. I've said that before, gone on record with that. And also because I think it's really cute to... invite folks into the greater Pokemon world at a lower level, right? Like just like give them more to work with that feels like other games, and really welcome the new generation of gamers who are kind of addicted to open worlds. It's me, I'm addicted to open worlds, into the world, right? Really show them what's up. I'm not gonna go fishing yet. Oh, that's right. It's a Team Chimera fight coming up. I forgot about that. Oh! Oh! Haha! Stupid! Thief, because I'm feeling disrespectful. Incredible. Incredible! I love Technician so much! It's so good, dog! It's so good! It's so fucking good! Oh, it's my favorite Pokemon ability. I can't use that. Why did I do that? I knew better. God damn it. You should just go for Bite. Okay. Getting back to the chat here. Like, admitting that, again, just kind of tying in the fact that Legends is kind of their place to play test that new system, but it doesn't mean that I'm letting them off the hook in the core games. I do still want to see some reinvigoration coming up on Gen 10, and again, I'm okay with the Gen 9.5. I think if we genuinely revisited Scarlet and Violet and did like Pokemon Deep Scarlet and Pokemon Royal Violet, I'd eat that up. Give me Rhydon, but with like a bigger set of pecs and maybe 2 more arms. I don't fucking care. Give me wait, no, that's the wrong one. I meant Rhydon. Give me Rhydon, the electric one, with an actual fucking railgun. Like, yeah, fuck it. Make its tail a railgun. Fuck it. That's what I want, man. That's what I want. Oh. I got a job, and now I'm lost. Okay. It's a very different system. Oh, okay, saw that. Mega Man did it! Mega Man did it is such a funny one-line message. Still has its own issues, but yeah, that's fair. Every game will have its issues, right? I don't expect perfection. I never expect perfection. I'm overjoyed with perfection, but I never expect perfection. I'm gonna go ahead and use Fake Out. Let's get a free flinch and some damage in there. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da. Pokemon should have 2 different styles, an open world 3D and a sprite game, and they should be set up differently. The Chikorita face, yes. Return of Farmulary, absolutely not. Come over randomly, show me. Yeah, okay, we're caught up. Yeah, I think 9.5 will combine the lore from the Legends with the mechanics from Scarlet Violet, and we'll get Mega Terrestrialization. I genuinely, not even as a joke, that sounds fucking awesome. And again, I think the base building they're doing with the Legends franchise should not be any way thrown away. I think that's where the open world stuff should go. I think that they should add some more of the mechanics of Ranger and do some playtesting there. And I think if they said, like, there will be open world, because I think some open world mechanics to Pokemon are, like, to the core games are cute. I think what I would love is, like, you go to a route and that becomes, like, Sprite. Like, you shrink, you know what I mean? Like, to really get the grandness and the magnitude of the Pokemon world into scale, and then you get into, like, the city, and then suddenly it's like, you see the wide-scaping horizons of Portugal, or wherever the fuck the next game takes place. I think that's what I really want, ultimately. It is like a space where Pokemon, the core generation games, allow you to be like, haha, idiot. I'm absolutely gonna nasty plot. Patches the Vile strikes again! I didn't even mean to do it twice! Fuck! Yeah, I deserve that. I think they have one more Pokemon though, so this is... Yeah, I think that's ultimately what I want. What I am looking for is this world where... Nice. I'm looking for a world where I can really be a trainer of any kind. Number one. That could be a Legends game. I'm cool with falling in love with a Legends game that does what I'm describing. Where it's like, you can be a trainer of any background, you get a career, and you get mentored by a champion from a different region on that career that you chose at the start of the game, right? I'm totally down to invest $60 in that, and test it, and play it until the wheels break off, right? I'm also kind of demanding, really, that the next Pokemon game acknowledges the split between... like that grandiose like open world feel that needs to be offset by the sprite animation that we are so very used to in Pokemon. Like, give me a route where it is miles, kilometers, right? Like, so big, it's massive, acres wide, hectares wide. Give me a route that I could get lost in, genuinely fucking lost in. And then introduce that feeling of a new town, right? Like, start us in a town that feels open world, and then send us into what, it could be the wild area, it could be whatever fucking area. Route 5, sure, whatever, start with Route 5. Send me there and shrink me to the size of a little pea-boy, a little baby pea-boy, and I want to look around at how big everything is, and go nuts. One, it'll save you time. I know that for a fact. 2, it's what we want. Okay. I didn't realize Covet became a fairy type move. Absolutely gonna forget Vice Grip for Covet. I don't know if Covet is a fairy type move. That might be a hack decision. Referees in the chat. Can we get referees in the chat on whether or not Covet is a fairy type move? I'm currently locked in on getting through this Chimera fight. That's going to be our stopping point for the stream. I do have to clock in here at 11. But as said, we will be back tomorrow. I don't have any potions. Yeah, fuck it. Waste a hyper potion on that Pikachu. Or my berries. Awesome. We have everything except for the one that deals with burns. Hey, ZZ, stop. ZZ, I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Stop. Sit on the blanket and be adorable. What are you doing? Alright, we're gonna actually lead with Kimchi. Covet is normal! I was right! Okay. So that is a ROM hack decision to make Covet a fairy type move. And I actually, Nemo, if you're listening, I love that decision. That's a great call. We hear people talk about it all the time. There simply are not enough fairy type moves in the game. Certainly not enough physical ones. That's a really good middle evolution, so to speak, or round level 20 mid game physical type attacking fairy move. That's real good. Real good call. And shout out to the refs. We have refs that have received years of training from the academy, experts from PCC, Pokemon Community College. Always happy to have them here. Just really grateful. Keep us on track. Actually, I do want to teach something Rock Tomb if I can, instead of just having Rollout. Because Rollout is cute. Ooh! Well. do I change you to a pure physical attacker? Like, are you our sweeper now? No, Rosie's our bulky sweeper. I think we know that. Okay, so nothing needs to learn Rock Tomb. At least not until... Well, we have a dedicated Dark-type Pokemon. What the fuck am I talking about? You absolutely can forget Bite. It's not like you have Strong Jaw. What am I thinking? It certainly is not helpful for you against any Pokemon that's coming out defensively. Absolutely learn Rock-type Rock Tomb. This is so good! Any Fire-type Pokemon coming out against you to get cooked! Or smothered, I should say. Yeah, fuck Bite. We'll keep Fake Tears. Because it's just such a good move. PhD in Grass types, but those Gen Ed classes can still come in handy sometimes. That's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that those Gen Ed classes will really come in handy sometimes. Alright, we're gonna give something an Oran Berry. Is this Ilex Forest or is it Azalea Town? I thought it was Ilex Forest a while ago on stream, but now I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna give... this Patches... the Chestoberry to Patches, and we're gonna give... Peccaberry to... me. Really? I hear Wild Imbidope only come out at night. So rad. Does she realize it's not night? Oh, random double battle. Cool. Awesome. This is great, actually. Get ready to get absolutely fucked, idiot. Incinerate hits the whole... I didn't know that. I didn't know Incinerate hit the whole enemy squad. That's so good. Get coveted, idiot! Ah, hello, Shuppet. I think we just... Yeah, wait, no. Actually, Covet does more damage and is a Fairy-type move now. Mix Squeeze Me! Mix Squeeze Me! Nemo! Nemo! Did you have to make Shuppet a Ghost Normal type? Mix Squeeze Me! I love the call, it makes perfect sense, but what the fuck? Sitting here thinking I might get a Shadow Ball off on that fool. Nope, I guess I won't. Alright, that's GG's. Nice. Congratulations, Rosie. Congratulations, Unnamed Meowth. We'll be able to name them in the next town. That's very exciting. Think of names for Meowth, chat. Everyone think of names for Meowth. I just got back from lunch. Welcome back. How was miso? Bad. Rosie holds everything down. Rosie does hold everything down. She's got a burn right now, but she is holding everything down. Alright, I think we can clear this Team Chimera fight before I need to log off. So let's see if we can't make this happen. Aw, dang, that sucks. I'm sorry. There's an ancient proverb that says, if it smells like miso and tastes like miso, it's not good miso. Oh, Blitzel's out here, so that means I can catch it. Yeah. I heard that recently. I think it was Cyberpunk. I don't know why this music turns me into Jake the Dancing Bug from Adventure Time. Like, But it does. Alright, let's think. You probably have Magnet Pull. And if you don't, let's start with Fake Tears either way. Yeah, I think it's Cyberpunk. I want to say it was Takamura. It's like Hawk Hunter or something. Yeah, they have Magnet Pull. All right. Just lean into Metal Claw, see if we can't get a stack. Now I'm regretting not having Bite immediately. Come on. Come on! Yeah! Stack that! We're gonna have to hit some jumping jacks. That's mad disrespectful. So I've been using Sonic Boom this whole time and then switched to Magnet Bomb. Mad disrespectful. You better get cooked. Alright, that's 10. Well, 20 jumping jacks. We double it for the jumping jacks. Incinerate. One shot. I guess two. Hold on. I gotta keep hitting the button. We're not gonna be able to finish this chat. Alright. It's been fun. I'm gonna quick save here on slate 4. And I'm gonna say Osu. And goodbye.